So my name is Damandeep Singh and my student ID is 2510999018 and I am from AIML X section. So in the task I have chosen the topic Afghanistan Taliban takeover. So for this I have chosen these four these four words and I have fetched the videos from these channels, and after that I have also used these library which was default for the task to complete. So here when I have read my video file, this output I have got about the dataset, and this output I got about the comment CSV. And when I have checked their info here in comment, I have got to know that one column has missing values. So by using drop command here, the column name was parent underscore comment underscore id. I dropped it, and after dropping it, the dataset looked like that. And after checking the info, I got to know that all the columns were not missing. So the data set was ready to analyze. And here was the some pre changes which I also have executed, that in the video CSV the publish at column was changed into date time, and I have also created three new columns as published at week, published at month, and published at year in the video CSV. And in the comment CSV, the comment date was also changed into date time data type from string, and also created three new columns: comment date week, comment date month, and comment date year from the comment CSV. So the first question was compare the distribution of the number of views, likes and comments for the videos. To solve this question in the code, I have created a list columns which include view count, like count and comment count, and I also defined a list of titles to label each histogram so the plot is easy to understand. So here I have set figure size 18 and 5 to make it wide and readable, and created a three subplots using figure.subplot 1 comma 3, so each histogram gets its own place. So in the loop section I loop over the columns. I have created histogram histplot using seaborn and set bins is equal to 10 to split the data into 10 variables, and color is equal to sky blue to fill the bar, and edge color into black to make the bar borders visible, and set KDE is equal to true for the smooth curve showing the overall distribution. I also set X label, Y labels for the clarity, and finally enabled the grid for easier reading of the values. At the end, I have used plt dot tight underscore layout to automatically adjust the spacing between subplots so they don't overlap, and finally plt dot show to display the figure with all three histograms. So this was the output which I got, and from the overall pattern we can observe that the most videos got the moderate count of views. Only few videos got viral by getting the millions of views. From this I observed that the topics captured global attention, but only breaking news, strong opinions videos dominated the public interest. The observation 2 was from the graph 2, it also shows the similar trend that only few videos got this large number of like. This means the viewers interacted with videos those included explosive footages or strong political commentary over the Taliban takeover. The second question was what is the total number of views, likes and comments for the videos published by different news publisher. To solve this question, I grouped the channel title with views, likes and comments and used the sum function to calculate the total number of views, likes and comments, and used reset underscore index to turn the grouped data back into regular data frame so it is easier to work with. And here plt.figure fixed size is equal to 25,9. I created a figure with a wide size of 25 by 9 inches, and here plt.subplot131 indicates that this is the first of 3 plots arranged in one row. By plt.bar I created a bar chart using the publisher name on the x-axis and total views on the y-axis. I also set title, x label, y labels to make the chart clear. And here in the plt.subplot132 it indicates that it is the second graph of the subgraph, and here I have used green color to differentiate it from the first chart. It will indicate the total likes by per publisher, and in here plt.subplot 1,3,3 indicates that it is the third chart of the subgraph, and it will shows the total comments per publisher, and I have used the red shade to differentiate it from the views and likes. And again the same plt.bar function is used to for the appropriate labels and titles. And at the last I have used plt.title_layout to automatically adjust the spacing between the subplots so the title and labels do not overlap, and used plt.show to display the final figure with all three bar charts side by side. This was the output which I have got as total views by publisher, total likes by publisher, and total comments by publisher. The observation which I observed that BBC News got the highest views among the three channels. From this I observed that audience relied upon the BBC the most for the accurate news instead of the other channels. The graph shows it clearly. So the observation 2 was in the terms of comment, BBC got the most comments followed by the CNN News. So here is the graph of the comments. This indicates that the discussion over the Taliban takeover on Afghanistan was mostly done by on the BBC and CNN platform by the viewers. So the third question was compare the average number of videos published per week across different news publishers. To complete this question, the code I written was I have converted the publish underscore at column to datetime object. This will allow me to perform time-based operation like reassembling by week. And here in the weekly underscore videos variable, I have grouped the dataset by channel underscore title and reassembled it weekly by the command resample w comma on is equal to publish underscore at, and after that this will count the videos published each week for each channel. And in the average videos per week, I have calculated the average number of videos per week for each channel using mean function, and I also used reset underscore index to convert the result into clean data frame, which will make it easier to plot. In the plotting section, I have set the figure size 8,5 to make the chart readable, and the x-axis will shows the channel name and y-axis shows the average number of videos published per week. And by using plt.title_layout, it will ensure the labels and titles will not overlap, and plt.show will display the chart, and this will be the output which we will get. From this I observe that the graph clearly shows that the Fox News published the highest number of videos per week, around 8 videos per week. And the second observation was the channels CNN and MSNBC published the fewest videos per week. The average of them was near about one video per week, means that they reduced the content output related to the Afghanistan Taliban takeover event. And at the end, the challenge which I have faced was while I was trying to first time reading the videos.csv and comment.csv, it was showing the error that no such file or directory. To overcome this error, I rearranged the files in the one folder, and after when I tried to run it and it ran successfully, and I was able to read the data information about the videos.csv and comments.csv. Thank you.